Good morning, Saturday morning, December 3rd. I think it's the 3rd. My birthday's the 8th, so that'll be on Thursday. Another day off with pay, with acupuncture. But right now, I want to show you, we're going to create something else. Probably, I have yet to see. I haven't Googled it, but it's going to be a variation for a banana bread. Going to have some lime zest, and actually with limes, since they do have a little bit different skin density or thickness, I have used one full one and partial. That's a area that didn't ripen, so these are what I shaved to get this here. And I've got 3 bananas over here. So, and I've got some organic blueberries, as well as these are strawberries that I cut up earlier. My 1/2 cup of butter, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, and over here we have our vanilla extract. We'll have a teaspoon in there. This is my flour, as well as my teaspoon of baking soda. And the teaspoon of salt. Now, I had thought about possibility of putting, I have additionally in my cupboard, I have some raisins, but no, I don't think so. Not today. So I will see how well these are. Alright, but I'll set this down and start working this up. Somebody, this going on with the prep time. Yes, getting the zest off of limes does take a little bit longer. So this one's going to be a little bit longer today, or as far as doing the prep. But we'll also be adding, whoops, sorry about that, I got to get this situated, so let's get the angle on that. That should be good. Why don't I set that down? I've got 2 eggs to go in here as well, so let me get that chopping board out of there and see how we look. Let's see if I can bring that down a little bit. Back that out. Wrong way. Let's get that over there. Sorry about that. I'll put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so those are just notifications of various I don't know. Okay. Back that over. Spoke with Dad earlier. Apparently he is having internet issues. Hopefully he can get that resolved with a phone call here shortly. Alright, on at 3:50. Alright, with the sugar already here, we're going to put the 1/2 cup of butter in there. And set that down for right now. A couple of eggs. a little eggshell on there. I don't want that going in. To throw in here. Let me get that out of the fridge. Oops. Now I can actually use one of these 4-ounce brew cups, since those would be the half cup. It says buttermilk. I don't have buttermilk. I'm not going to go and purchase buttermilk just for the sake of having it, because I'm not going to use it at any other time. And get that mixed up. We'll bring that over here, swap those. Set that out of the way a little bit. And while I'm going to be preheating the oven 350, I'll start mashing up the berries, strawberries and blueberries. I probably got, well actually we can find out here in just a second. At a 2-to-1 on the blueberries versus the strawberries. I had about twice as much of the blueberry, although this isn't fully, and I'll be using the beater here in just a short when I get everything combined. Right now we'll just see what this comes out as far as the actual volume. Okay, that's about it on that. Almost. It's kind of odd, I know, for me not being on the books, but I actually use the books most of the time as a relaxation or getting me away. Alright, that's roughly 3/4 of a cup on that, so I will be having a little bit more than what I need. And let's see if that comes out, what that might come out to. Certainly less than 1/4 on those. Actually add those back in there. Let's use something. Okay, and mash up some bananas. Almost had to save that one. All right. I would have liked to have had a few more, or a little more ripeness on the bananas. I did get some areas. Kind of rough when you're doing things in the spur of the moment. Get this together, see what we got. Volumize here. Might need to bring out the other measuring cup, only to get a little better view of what I do have, because when I go to put this in to the batter, do it as a complete one-shot deal. All right, that is just a little over my 1 cup, but actually, I will combine these into this unit and then do some mixing of that. Be done with this one, so this can go into the sink. Put that in a little more. Use the mixer and put that together. That should be done with that. I also need give you an overhead here in just a second. Is I need to set that down. Actually, you get the teaspoon of vanilla extract, and this actually is organic vanilla extract. I don't know how I ended up with that, but they're organic vanilla extract as well as organic blueberries. The strawberries did not have an organic designation, and had they, there would have been about $1 more on it at the time of purchase. Okay, there is my vanilla extract, and I'm done with those. Put this up. I'll give you an aerial of what this mixture looks like. It's not going to be a traditional view of what one would consider going into a banana bread, but we'll get that right over there. Okay, there we go. You get remnants of the blueberry, the shells or hulls, peel whatever they designate them at. But get that back over there, mix that, make sure that's in there. Alright, and I'll rest that over our butter and sugar combination. Pour that in, mix that in, bring over our dry ingredients here in just a second after I get everything in there. I know we were a little bit over on the cup and a half, but that's all good. Weren't too far over. Get all of the goodies in there. Somebody may end up with a bonus piece of the bread because I see that some of the strawberries still a little bit large, not too bad, not too many of it, but maybe back that away just a bit so that Alright, I have the salt and baking powder and the flour all right in this bag. I do this now. About a month ago, I had a senior moment and I actually forgot the baking soda. You'll know if you forget your baking soda because your loaf pan, when it's time-wise, when it's quote done, not going to be the size or the height that you're expecting. I have pre-greased the bottom of my bread pan. I'll be getting that out. I get that tucked in the cupboard. Down some of the sides, make sure I got all my dry mix in here. And yes, they do know that this will be making a debut come Monday when I'm back at work. I don't know if any of you checked out and saw the post that I put out last night that we were going to be doing this. Alright, man. Get strawberry remnants off of this. And blueberry remnants off of this. There's these. Plural. As much as I can. Alright, sisters, I don't know which one may or may not be watching. Hopefully you'll get a chance to catch these. You might try it yourself. Actually, let's see that. Which one did I put that in? There we go. Just a couple little extras that we throw down in there. I am really curious as far as what that lime zest will end up doing for this as a whole. But here we go. Brittany, if you're watching, I don't know if I'll swing by and get a piece over for you or not. Christy, you might try this. I think you like the other mixed berry that actually had raspberries in it, as well as strawberries and blueberries. I don't know if it had any blackberries in it or not. I did not put any in there. The reason I did not put any blackberries or raspberries in this is Kim. She's had some of my other stuff. She is allergic to raspberries anyways. So, and I asked her whether or not that flowed across to the blackberries, and it's not a definite confirmation on that, but just in case, we're not going to take that chance. So there we go on the overview of what the Banberry Zest. Yeah, that wasn't a good thing. Almost lost that whole pan, but we'll throw that in there. I'm gonna put it on for at least, or I'll set the timer for an hour and a half. So it's 9:23 right now. I want a 90 is an hour. And there we go. Alright, so we'll be dry sticking it probably at an hour and 15, depending upon what I see as far as whether it indicates that there's still liquid. If that's the case, I won't stick it. I'll wait till it gives me somewhat of a firmer top. But we'll see you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be sure to share and like, and thanks for stopping by.